Hello everyone, the Hammer Game Channel. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 and to the vanilla game, where today we're playing with the historical Österreich submod, which gives Austria a hella thick tree. Now when I say hella thick, I mean it's massive. It is a big boy focus tree with various different routes. So let's hop on in and see what we can get up to. Well, here we are. Good old Austria with our very, very under-equipped army. It's looking pathetically weak. So we're currently ruled by Kurt Schuznig, which I'm just going to call Kurt for, simplicity, and just because I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So Kurt it is for today. We do have 6 national spirits. We have, I'm guessing Austrian neutrality, which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. We have Austro-Fascism, which has got some bonuses and a negative as well. The Treaty of Saint-Germain-en-Laye, which is our Great War Treaty, which is crippling our army. We have the Heimwehr, which is of course our army. We have looming bankruptcy, so the economy is absolutely tanking. And then of course German influence, because the Germans are eyeing up our lovely nation. We do also have one political advisor already, in Ernest Rudiger Starhemberg, who is causing us a weekly loss of stability, but we're getting weekly manpower from him and less consumer goods. But I don't really know if he's going to be sticking around for the whole game either. And we do actually also have the balance of power functionality, where we have the Heimwehr and Kurt's party fighting for control. I don't really know who we're going to want to come out on top right now, but I guess we'll find out once we look at the focus tree. And here is the focus tree. Look at it. It's bloody massive. I think over here we've got the usual, Army, Navy, and Air Force stuff, so that's the usual. We have another brother war. So okay, so basically if we end up war with Germany, we get some focuses there and some bonus says to, I guess, oh yeah, we get scraping the barrel, nice. We can appeal to the League of Nations as well. Okay, interesting. That could lead to a very interesting scenario. We then, of course, have the massive political part of the tree, which has, as you can see, so many different routes. I really do not know which one I'm going to choose. I have been eyeing up this route over here, finding common ground, which I've seen a few videos on a better Germany being formed, and then rebuilding of the empire via that route. But I think I'm going to go for the revive the good old days route, potentially, and have the Austro-Hungarian Empire pop back up, as well as, I guess, warring our way through lots of our neighbours. What's this down here, actually? The double eagle flies once more. So once we've unified Austria-Hungary and control all those territories, we've got some other stuff that we can do. Okay, cool. And then tucked up in the corner up here, we have our economy part of the tree. And then we have 2 routes we can go. We can trust the Italians or we can trust the Germans. Well, obviously, if I'm going to try and recreate Austro-Hungary and its empire, I'm probably going to want to trust the Italians and see if I can get them on board with supporting me and help me against the Germans, potentially. But yeah, this is an impressive ass focus tree. So there might be multiple videos on this, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes today. So I was just going to point out that I don't actually have historical AI focuses on. I'm just going to let it do its thing. So I'm glad to see that Germany's actually going to be sticking with Mr. Mustache Man rather than going down the whole German Empire restoration route or democracy, because that would have just been, a little bit boring. So they are going to do Anschluss, because I want to fight them. I do want to fight them. I'll be honest, that's not what I wanted to see today. The United Kingdom has decided to do a change in the course, and they're going communist. Yep, look at that. They're conceding to the trade unions. Well, that was very easily done. The Heimwehr has taken over, so Kurt retires and the Heimwehr take over. However, it does appear that we get Kurt as either a political advisor or a national spirit, potentially. Ernest Rudiger Starhemberg has taken over, and we do have Kurt as a national spirit, which now means we could probably stop doing this, actually, for the time being. And we'll go ahead and move to eliminate the political enemies. I think what we'll do is, though, we'll stop actually proceeding through any of this side of the focus tree and just quickly go and reintroduce conscription, because I want to see if France is going to give us the right to freely rearm. And to try and help us get a positive result with France, let's go ahead and improve relations with them. Oh, wonderful. A truly great day for diplomacy and peace. The Entente powers have agreed to our terms to freely rearm. Our neighbours have issued a note of protest into us being able to rearm. Well, I don't care. Well, do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and promise to the people the Habsburg restoration, which is going to annoy both Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia, but I couldn't care less. We're now going to reach out to the Habsburg family, discuss a possible restoration, and them helping us in any way they can. An Italian civil war. Not really what we were needing right now, because, well, I suppose it's Republican Italy. So they might still come to our aid, but I would have preferred them to stay united and with Mussolini so they could help me actually defeat the Germans. If that's even a possibility, fantastic. The economic austerity has been abolished, so we're not really suffering at all now. Or our industry, rather, is not suffering at all. To be honest, we're not really suffering from really any crippling national spirits at this point. I am just going to go ahead and revive the good old days now, which is going to remove the Austrian neutrality national spirit. Well, for the first time since the end of the Great War, the Habsburg family has returned back to Austria, ending its banishment from the nation. And there we have it. Franz Joseph II is now ruling our nation, or aka Otto von Habsburg. So yeah, he's got some very nice little modifiers there. Oh my days, we could form an alliance with Italy. Well, that's not going to happen now, is it? Wonderful news today. Austria and Hungary are uniting as one once again, and the status of the empire as a power struggle has now begun in the restored Austria-Hungary. Wonderful. That's just fantastic. Alright, so the balance of power is now between the reformist factions or the traditionalist factions. Formation of the Danubian Federation. Oh, I am a sucker for the Danubian Federation. Screw just being the Austrian Empire. We are going to be the Danubian Federation today, so we need to switch the balance of power towards the reformists. I think Czechoslovakia has just freely, of their own volition, just given up the Sudetenland. We need to approach the Czechoslovakian state as quickly as possible. Oh my days. Just when I thought we were kind of done with civil wars, the Soviet Union has just descended into one. Interesting spawn for you, Bukharin. Okay, we could end the Czech diplomatic relations and then I guess probably demand their annexation, but I guess, do you know what we'll do? We're going to go and try and negotiate a peaceful unification with them. Oh, thank heavens, Czechoslovakia has seen reason. They've made the right choice and they have joined us. It's just a shame that they lost to Sudetenland before doing so. Okay, with Czechoslovakia now back with us, just thinking what's probably best to do. We could formalize an alliance with Italy and probably help them possibly win, or we could just continue pushing onwards and potentially get an alliance with Poland. A very useful ally in the war to come against Germany. Let's be honest, they're going to be an exceptionally good ally to have. Oh well, it looks like the moment is here. We could get Anschluss by Germany at this point. They would get a lot of land if we'd done that, but no, we will not be doing that. I'm just going to hang fire just a few more days just to wait for organization to bump up. Well, they do have a war goal on it, so expect a war any second now. Well, there it is. There's the declaration of war from the Germans. Don't break them though. That would be not great for us. What I might do is I might maybe just sacrifice in here as well, just a little bit. We are going to keep working towards getting Poland in here because that's, yeah, they've not got a massive army, but it's still hopefully be more beneficial than not having any allies with us. Well, holy moly, Bukharin won that very, very quickly indeed. Jeez, I'm having to do a lot of micromanagement here right now. Oh, the Poles have just joined the Allies. Okay, we are in a very dire kind of position right now. We've pretty much lost all of Austria. We still have Vienna, which is good, but right now I don't really see this ending very well for us. We have killed quite a lot of the Germans. Just our divisions are just not up to scratch, really. Oh god, here comes another push by them. I could ask, I could try and demand Yugoslavia, I suppose. That would beef up our troops numbers. Don't really know how advantageous that would be getting them, but do you know what? Let's just try inviting Bulgaria first. You know, Bulgaria might go, do you know what? We want to help the Austrians. Well, it's nice to see that Bulgaria has accepted our invitation to join our faction. Oh, we've actually also formed the Danubian Federation. Do you know what? Let's see if we can secure an alliance with Poland, prize them away from the Allies, because they're going communist anyways. Oh my days, Poland has agreed to join us. Oh, wonderful. How many divisions you got? 43. Right, I'm not going to call you in just yet. they've just left the faction. Oh well, we'll demand the subjugation of Yugoslavia then. Thanks, Poland. Thanks for joining and then leaving. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, nice. Now we can rebuild the Austrian fleet, of course. Fantastic. Horthy, that sounds like a job for you, mate. To be honest, I don't really trust the strength of the Serbian divisions. So what we'll do is we'll stretch them across the whole front and we'll do the same with our proper divisions. That way we kind of balance each other out, hopefully. Oh, Germany's declared war in Lithuania. I panicked for a second there as soon as I see them join the faction. Nice, Lithuania's with us. I feel so much safer now. Okay, so we're not getting all of the land from the Kingdom of Romania here. They've given us 3 conditions. They will well, actually not 3 conditions. 3 things they're going to do and want. They will transfer Northern Transylvanian lands to us. We will renounce any remaining claim, renounce any of our remaining claims on any of their territories held by them, and then we will also give them a guarantee against, you know, the Soviet Union. I believe we can agree on that, because the other option is we declare war on them, and I don't think we're actually in a position to do that. So we're going to go with, we agree on that. It looks slightly hideous, not going to lie. I would have preferred to have all of Transylvania and Banat, but cool, we'll go with that for the time being. Right, okay, that's cool, but what we're going to do is we're going to establish the third crown, which is going to annoy the Hungarians, but we do get cores on all of the territories we've taken from Yugoslavia, which is a must right now. We need manpower. Oh my days, I'm a freaking idiot. I completely forgot about appealing to the League of Nations. What, the Ethiopians are requesting arms to overthrow the Italian rule? Sure, I'll send you guns. Why not? Well, France has agreed to send advisors and weaponry. Thank you, France. The Italians have also sent aid. Thank you. And Britain agrees to send equipment and industrial capabilities. Thank you very, very much. That is all greatly appreciated. What is also going to be greatly appreciated is the League of Nations declaring war on Germany. That would be absolutely hilarious, because they're in no position to repel anybody at this point. Actually, do you know what? Screw the League of Nations. Because I've just noticed that we can stir up monarchist sentiment in Germany, which means we might be able to actually kick off a little bit of a civil war. And in the meantime, we'll just sit here and watch the Germans continue to kill themselves. Well, we've got a new army group forming, and I believe I'm going to give them the one purpose of possibly smashing through this pocket here and securing a nice position with these mountains as a natural defense, but we'll keep them chilling for the time being. I'm just going to train them up. There's no need to really rush into anything. I'm just going to keep on the course we're on, although it does appear that we're struggling with supply because the Germans are bombing it into non-existence, but that's fine. Yes, so let us reach out to German royalty. We'll reach out to the dethroned German nobility, aiming to restore them to their rightful place and establishing a disunified Germany under the benevolent influence of the Habsburg. Add hosting German royalty. Oh. The revolt of the German nobility. Oh, sweet Jesus, we can invite a lot of kings and the dukes, although some of them are likely not to come. The King of Prussia. Oh god, the Rome Protocols has just been created. Oh, which has kicked Lithuania and Bulgaria out. There we go, we're all together again. Italy, I'm just going to call you in to prevent you from leaving the faction for the time being. I've just noticed that Serbia is doing Reclaim Yugoslavia, so I'm just stacking all of their divisions in this tile in Dalmatia, and I'm going to stick all these divisions around them. Because if they're going to revolt, I might as well just slaughter their whole army instantly. Ah yes, the Duke of Baden has accepted our proposal, so he's going to come to our aid. If the world is just learning about the war between Germany and Austria, I'm a little bit worried. Okay, the Grand Duke of Mecklenburg has also accepted. I'm not going to try anyone else. I want to see if this actually increases the chances, because see if I can get the King of Prussia on our side. It's going to be ridiculous. Oh my days, Orleanist France is here today. Don't mind us. We're just not also funding Ottoman loyalists at this moment in time. Just ignore this. Sadly, it looks like these percentages are not going to change. It just looks like we're not going to have a lot of support, really, from the Germans. Okay, so we've just approached 3 more individuals. So we've approached the Duke of Württemberg, who has accepted, which is good. The King of Saxony has refused, and the Grand Duke of Hesse have both refused. So, yeah, that is a shame. But do you know what? Doesn't matter, we don't need them. The Grand Duke of Hesse and by Rhine has accepted our offer, that is good. The King of Saxony has also accepted now. So it does look like the chances of people accepting is growing. Actually, that's growing quite nicely as well for a potential compromise. So it looks like the more we get on board, the more likely the others are to accept. So 85% chance that the Rhine bishops are going to accept right now. And they have accepted. Wonderful. And yeah, hopefully the Duke of Brunswick has also accepted. Wonderful. So yeah, 35% chance that Crown Prince Wilhelm's offering a compromise. Alright, I see how it is, Italy. You just make your own faction now. That's fine. That's fine. You do what you want to do. It's okay. I'll remember that when I come from a rightful clay. Oh hey, we've got a little breach in their lines over here. Oh, we've just received some absolutely brilliant news. The Ottoman coup has been successful. Grand Duke of Oldenburg has accepted our offer. That is fantastic news. And yeah, we now have a 65% chance that the Crown Prince is going to offer us a compromise. 6% chance that the former Kaiser actually accepts. It would be hilarious if he actually accepted. Well, we've got the compromise outcome, which was the one that was most likely to happen. So the Crown Prince has offered a compromise. So all we really need now is for them to have over 20% support, which is on 16%. So we're getting close. The only issue I have is Vienna is under a bit of stress right now. Or no, we've just lost Vienna. Okay, that's a little bit disastrous. Well, I've just seen some beautiful news coming from Britain. They've created their own faction. So they're not going to join up with the SSSR, which is obviously very, very good for us. It's fine, we just need to hold on a little bit longer. In fact, we can just ignite it right now. 30 days. The revolt's kicked off then. They haven't spawned with that great amount of divisions, really. They're going to be costly, but see if we can get encirclements. Is it really going to matter? No. What we could do with is really getting in behind. Need to remember the Italians are still fighting with us as well. The royal houses, or the nobility rather, are just getting absolutely decimated. Oh, the Netherlands has went fascist. Okay. I do have one last game plan. Well, I did demand assistance from the League of Nations, but because, you know, the League of Nations is so good at actually intervening to help out with crises, they've done absolutely nothing. Excuse me? Really? Switzerland? The Free States of Europe? Belgium's now in the war. I don't know how many divisions they've got. We might be able to see. 18 to 39. They could put up maybe a small defence. The Serbian divisions are looking pretty bloody exhausted, which is a shame. They have been a useful tool in this conflict. The Belgians are actually pushing into Germany. Well, things have just gotten so much more better for us. Orleanist France has joined in. They have created the anti-fascist bloc. And as soon as this pocket is dealt with, we will begin our push. Sorry Lithuania, but you're on your own, mate. You're on your own. Well, it's been... I don't know how many years of war. Oh, we're almost at Berlin. Oh, that is some pocket down there, by the way. No, I did not just see what I think I saw. Alright, no, it's not happened yet, but the Southwest Pacific Initiative does exist, with the Republic of Indonesia being a part of that faction. I don't control Bessarabia. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't control Bessarabia. You can have it. Oh, no, they've taken Bukovina. That's fine. I need time to build up anyways to deal with the Soviets. I can't believe we've killed 4.3 million Germans. We're just about to probably lose 1 million men to them. What a long few years of war this has been. Has it been like 6 years? No, 4 years. 4 years of fighting. Yeah, there they go. They're gone. Well, I'm glad we know what peace is. It's taken a very long time to get to this point, but we've finally made it back to a peaceful time for the nation. You divisions, you've done well, but you can return to Serbia at this point. Okay, America. Interesting faction you've created there. Excuse me? Oh, Jesus. That's not gonna be fun. That's not gonna be fun taking down the Soviets, and they're already destroying Turkey. International Bureau of Revolutionary Social Unity. What a random-ass faction. There is 3 communist factions in the world. And the Free States of Europe still the most flipping cursed of them all. But, what is going on? Right, I need to act against the anti-fascist bloc, sadly. I am going to have to... Oh, no, I've got an aggression pact with the French. We'll see how Poland does, but obviously I do want to invade them. Again, I want to deal with this. I should probably be trying to deal with the Soviets as well. Oh, it's chaos everywhere. Why are the Italians just declaring war on random African nations at this point? France is losing to the Union of Britain as well. I'm going to invade the Italians, I think. Potentially. Ah, wonderful. We are back to the Danubian Confederation. Glorious. Well, we are going to start preparing our borders, as well as actually finishing sorting out our troops. Because ideally I want anti-tank, anti-air, anti-tank logistics companies, which we don't actually have right now. Whoa, India, why? Why? Oh, for fuck. Sorry, who just created the Brotherhood of Europe? Oh no. Greater Portugal and El Salvador. What the hell? Yeah, the Americans have also managed to spread to Europe as well. Well, they may be absolutely weak as mince, but we've got the Serbian troops back to just hold the Swiss border whilst I declare war on the Italians and start pushing into their pretty undefended territory. Oh, we've cut off Switzerland, and the Union of Britain's absolutely destroying France. Ah yes, the return of South Tyrol. Wonderful. Welcome back, rightful clay, and we are about to cut off all these Italian divisions. Yep. Oh, I forgot the British are at war with the Italians as well, so... Oh no, Lithuania, I'm sorry. I kind of left you to a fate worse than death. You're going to be occupied by the Soviets for some time now. How on earth has the French lost this? It's a lot of dead Italians. The only issue is, I've got to take out the United Kingdom of Portugal, Brazil. Oh, what a terrible shame the Italians have been defeated.